Welcome to Brief by Beaten. Today we're going to talk about why so many goddamn celebrities are in commercials all of a sudden, especially commercials for betting on sports. But before we do that, we do have to talk about the economy overall for a bit. Spoiler alert, the economy is shit. The economy is really bad. Everybody knows that. But this one seems a little worse. Because has anybody actually seen a leader stand in front of a camera and say what they're doing to fix it? This is the best that we got in Canada.
Last Sunday, I said to the kids, you're older now, you don't want to watch Disney anymore. Let's cut that Disney Plus subscription. So we cut it. It's only $13.99 a month that we're saving.
Oh, cancel Disney Plus. That'll keep me off the street. No, man. Look, Christia, we're really aware that you don't know what it's like to live like a normal human being, but you could have just said nothing. This is very reminiscent of the times where really rich people give advice to poor people on how to save money, like, oh, you might want to cut back on the lattes. Yeah, well, the economy's really bad right now. That's not going to quite cover it. You're going to have to actually cut back on family members. You're going to have to get your kids to draw straws to see which one you leave at the fire station. So where do you go for advice? Well, you can go to the news. There's plenty of articles written by financial experts, and they'll give you tips like liquidate some assets or diversify your portfolio. But where do the rest of us go? The average people, where do we go to figure out how to get through these tumultuous times? Well, you have to read articles like 32 inflation hacks to save you money. And I've got to warn you, you're not going to like what they suggest. One article I read, I came across a guy who said, hey, one of the ways that I'm combating inflation is by skipping meals. Does somebody want to break it to this guy that he hasn't stumbled across some trick or tip? That he's just becoming poor? That poor people for a very long time have been saving money by not eating? If this qualifies as great life advice, I have some for you. Do you want to save money on rent? Well, have you ever tried living under a bridge and fighting people for their stuff? And it takes a little while for society to catch up to the bad economy. That's why we're still bombarded with ads to buy shit we can't really afford and don't really need. And to add insult to injury, the number of celebrities who are willing to step into these commercials to try to sell you this shit is becoming astonishing.
Do you think any of us will look back in our lives and regret the things we didn't buy? Or the places we didn't go?
I hate the Ewen McGregor Expedia commercial. The whole thing is so condescending. The tone is like, why aren't you traveling, you piece of shit? Like, I don't know, Ewan, maybe it's because lettuce cost $8. All of my travel money is tied up in lettuce right now, waiting for a bit of a bull lettuce market. I also hate how the implication here is that the celebrities themselves use the products. Do you think when Ewen McGregor wants to go on vacation somewhere, he sits down, flips open his laptop, cracks his knuckles, and digs into Expedia to play around with his flexible arrival and departure dates?
No.
Okay. No, Ewen McGregor's never had to do that shit. Ewen McGregor's never had to go on an all-inclusive vacation and make those kinds of sacrifices. He's never been like, honey, I booked our vacation, but technically our resort is in rebel-controlled territory. Don't worry, though. It says here we get a discount if we spend the afternoon helping them stock munitions. And the worst of the worst, ads for betting on sports. And the endless line of celebrities who are willing to sell their fucking souls for a paycheck.
You never really left. Slow down, I gotta make my picks.
Bet mode activated.
Ew, people live like this? Oh, hello, this is gorgeous.
Shh, help me make a pick, quietly.
I should be shouting it from the rooftops. More live lines and player props than ever.
Shh.
Join Bet365 now and discover the power of the world's favorite sports book.
Connor's just finishing up. He's gonna be pumped you're here.
Oh, no rush. Come on! Drain that three!
Trying to practice here, Wayne.
The celebrities are obviously doing these commercials for money and they don't really care its impact on society. And the companies that are putting these celebrities in the commercials are doing that in order to normalize sports gambling. But that's not how it's gonna work. When your wife is packing up the house because you bet the mortgage for one last fucking time, you're not gonna be able to stop her from running out with the kids by saying, honey, don't worry, Wayne Gretzky told me to.
You chose this life. You wanted it until you didn't.
And the worst offender has got to be Jamie Foxx.
You want to make every game interesting? Step 1, open the BetMGM Sportsbook. Step 2, put some skin in the game. And step 3, showtime. TDs, back with Ks, RBIs, and the TKOs pay B-I-G. The overs, the unders, the underdogs, and the upsets. Ooh, yeah.
Basically, Jamie Foxx's approach to get you to gamble your hard-earned money is to make you seem like a pussy for not gambling. Like, why aren't you gambling, bitch? Like, Jamie, lay off, all right? I take the subway. I'm gambling.
I don't give a fuck about cops. I just came home. 25 to life. I killed my moms and dad.
Are you proud of that? Are you proud of that?
I am.
Okay, well, congratulations. Good
Now
for
get
you.
rid of you right now.
Crime is skyrocketing, mental health is at an all-time low, and it's all due to extended lockdowns during the pandemic. And who could have predicted it? Except for all the people who fucking predicted it. So that's where we are, folks. You can't afford a house, you can't afford groceries, you can't stop at a red light in case somebody carjacks you, or put headphones in on the subway in case somebody gets a little stabby, but by God, there are 5,000 apps to help you cover the fucking spread.
That one hurt good.